Hello everybody, I am Oscar W. Fitchett.
And I am Will.
And this is our review for the 2016 Bryan Singer superhero film, X-Men Apocalypse. Stars a lot of people, so I'm not going to list it, who the stars. And the plot of X-Men Apocalypse, according to the Internet Movie Database, is... with the emergence of the world's first mutant, Apocalypse, the X-Men must unite to defeat the Extinction Level Plan.
Big plot. Doesn't sound it, but it's a big plot.
It's very basic for what actually happens.
Yeah, like that's a very basic summary, yeah.
Expectations, we were both excited for this.
Oh.
As you can tell if you watch our Days of Future Past review, which was your first video.
Yeah, it was my first video review.
On the channel.
Yeah.
And we both really liked Days of Future Past.
Yeah, we did.
And at
So
the
that was
end,
in my top 5.
at least top 10, I think.
Yeah.
And at the end of that review, we both said that we were really excited for Apocalypse, just in general.
Yeah.
Because we grew up with
the cartoon show, the animated series.
And the main episode I remember is the Apocalypse episode, and I was always thinking to myself, why has there not been...
Why
I wish there was a film.
Yet?
And then...
No,
we got that.
Our prayers are answered. I loved Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse was really great. He was the closest...
I forgot it was Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, it's the closest we're going to get to a proper looking Apocalypse.
Definitely.
Aye, we're not going to... Unless you did kind of like Colossus and Deadpool, like a big kind of CG type one, you're never going to get one really you know what I mean? You're never going to really get one accurate. But this was believable.
He felt larger than life.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's a god, he's the first mutant. I wouldn't expect him to kind of look like how he does in the cartoons, where he looks more like, I don't know, like machine than man.
He did look more ancient.
Yeah,
it was more armour than it was like...
Yeah, it looked like something almost like from the Mummy, in a sense. Old favourites come back, there's new... versions of characters as well, which I thought were really good. This was a really well chosen film in terms of the actors. I just thought
Sophie Turner,
brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Jean Grey,
Sheridan.
It's amazing. It's a really amazing cast.
Kodi Smit-McPhee as a Nightcrawler.
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely. Again, they really hit the nail on the head with the casting in this one. The relationship between characters. Again, you were gonna get more relationships in this movie between Charles and Eric as the film.
That's basically what this new.
It's kind of
it's more about them, in terms of like.
And this one showed probably its most tense. I'd say Days of Future Past was the most tense.
Yeah.
This showed its most complex.
Yeah, I would say, because there wasn't that much interaction between the two in this one.
No,
but they did have more.
It kind of went back to First Class. It didn't show you them as brothers. It was individuals again. I'm all for a little unpredictabilities. A little bit of predictability is okay, but this just kept catching me off guard with little things. I was like, like all the time. And visually, the film was stunning. I didn't think it looked like. Sometimes you see an effect, you think that's going to look dated. I didn't particularly think this film looked like it was going to be dated as such. I thought the effects were really...
I think maybe it will end up feeling that way
in years' time.
Because we watched the triple bill and seeing some of the First Class visuals, I was like, you can tell it's a 5-year-old film now.
Yeah, that's the worst thing with CG. But
but right now I think the visual effects they're impressive at the moment.
The makeup for these films was on point.
I think they were better in Days of Future Past in terms of the visual effects. But I still think that this one.
Yeah, but like I said, the makeup.
The makeup was outstanding. Yeah.
I would definitely recommend this to people. To say, go see this. I know comic book movies have we've hit this point now where
fatigue.
We've
been getting some just like.
It's just, I think what it is now is with comic book movies, everybody's trying to shove so much into one film to
Look at you, Age of Ultron and Batman v Superman.
It's like you're trying to compete with the other, and it's like, forget that. Make your movie the best for you, not for somebody else.
Or maybe just one story. And not bother focus setting up the next
universe. Just focus on telling a story. Because that's what a film is at the end of the day. It's telling a story.
Which is why I think the X-Men films have been done good. There's no Easter egg look, there might be Sentinels.
there's moments from there's moments that you see in First Class and Days of Future Past that occur in this movie again. You're just like, yes, like I want to. It's like it's been so long since I want to see something like that again. Like seeing Quicksilver again, and it's just like, oh yes, it's been far too long.
His scene's cool.
Oh, people are giving it mixed reviews, and I think it's because it's not like.
I don't get it. I don't see like what.
I think it's because it's not.
Because, I mean, like, some people might be like, oh, it's catering too much to the comic book. I don't see that at all as well.
Well, Days of Future Past strayed away from it a lot, and people... Well, did that get...
That got really positive reviews.
Right, exactly.
But no, I'm thinking, like, because, I mean, some people might be like, oh, it's too comic booky. It's focusing too much on the comic... Like,
but
it's like, I don't know.
It's a comic book... It's an adaptation of a comic book.
It just feels like a good film.
It just felt like a good science fiction type
I mean, my
film
personal opinions about this film... is I personally love this film.
Yeah.
Like, really, like, legit, like, I was, like, really into this film.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, not only just from the apocalypse, the Anne scenes and everything like that, because, I mean, finally we saw Anne in live action. There was a specific moment with one person which I was like, I don't know, that scene, I don't think that apocalypse would be taking a beating from this character.
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
He
did for a little bit, but he was like, hang on, I can adapt this. And then he did it.
Thing, that's what he
is. He's
a
god, and it didn't feel overpowering, but he felt like a menace. Yeah, we didn't technically see on Sophie do too much. In terms of, like, we did see him actually blow up stuff.
I think it was more his presence, the fact that, oh god, this guy's
here. I knew he could do that.
Yeah,
I know he could do that. Because, I mean, even Charles was like, when he was like, a tear, like, this isn't good. This is not good. Yeah, I mean, we didn't need to see him doing it. No. I felt his presence.
We didn't need to see like him destroying cities and stuff to get he was powerful. The way he composed himself and what he talked about.
The fact that he could fix mutants.
Yeah, he could enhance them.
Yeah.
He could make them better. Which really is what Charles has been trying to do for years. That just
shows how powerful he is. We don't need to see him blow up the White House.
Like, Charles has been training these guys for years, and Sam just goes, and that's it, you're done. Like,
I love this, like, the way he did the sound power, because it was very disturbing, but it felt very, almost graceful in a way.
It was like sort of a horror the first time. I was just like, oh.
With the guy, like,
the writing of how Apocalypse would see the world, it was so good. I mean, it's like, I don't know if I don't know if I can say or not about like Apocalypse sees things like nuclear weapons and he calls them superpowers, and it's like like that's what a foreign like object would see Earth's greatest weapons as a superpower, and it's like, oh wow. Like,
one thing I loved so much as well is when he was like, when he clearly didn't know English, he knew his own godly language, and then he just touched the telly. And then Storm's like, what are you doing? Learning. And then he learned, like, within 30 seconds, he knew everything.
He's like a sponge. He just soaked up information.
It was so, it's like, and that was scary, because it's like, if he could learn that much.
Adapt so quickly, I think Fassbender kind of stole the show.
I was just about to say, McAvoy and Fassbender just kick it up another level in this.
Yeah, stole.
More so Fassbender. Goodness sake, man. Like, I mean, there's this one, I'm not going to say it, maybe we might...
I'd say we'll wait.
But there's a scene where he doesn't say anything, he just has a look.
It's his presence.
And right there and then he just gave away so much emotion.
Yeah.
In just looking. Like, not saying or moving. Just in his eyes. He gave every emotion I needed in that moment.
To just become invested in.
And this is why I've said for so long that I do think he is our generation's great actor, in all honesty. Like, he is truly...
He's doing a lot.
Oh, he's a masterful actor, I feel. I mean, there was a lot of moments which just had me with the biggest smile on my face.
Yeah.
From either being an X-Men fan or just being a fan of film in general.
Yeah.
Even a daft little nudge of, like, when the younger mutants went to see Return of the Jedi came out, they were like... I think we can agree that Empire's still the best. Yeah, but I mean, if it wasn't for the first one, we wouldn't be where it is. And then Jean Grey went, and I think we can all agree that the third film was the worst in the franchises, which is just a nice little jab at Last Stand. Just a nice little good jab. Like, moment like that, I had the biggest smile on my face, and there's just this one moment which I was like, and I will get that in spoilers.
Yeah.
Which had me with the biggest ear-to-ear smile that I had there throughout the night. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want this film to end.
So far,
this is like a 2.5 hour film, but I didn't want it to end.
Yeah, like it's one of those where you were aware how long it was, but you just didn't care. It was like it was like give me
and
more.
I'm kind of sad that this might be the last film with this group of X-Men. Because I want these ones to just do it forever.
Yeah, these are.
I want them to do it forever. Like just keep going and going and going.
I mean, obviously, Hugh Jackman's only got that, and he's only got the
standalone Wolverine film.
That's it.
But this film did feel like its own thing.
Which is good, which is so good. It doesn't feel like it needs to be part of a bigger thing.
Because I'm sick of all these things of like Age of Ultron. Let's just take like 5 minutes out of a film so Thor can set up the third Thor film.
Yeah.
Why do we need that? And then like let's take like a moment out of Batman v Superman to set up the Justice League. Why do we need to do that? Like there's no moment here like we're setting up Wolverine 2. It's like stop making. We're setting up Deadpool 2.
It's like stop making plots so convoluted to sell. Do it so like to sell other movies. Do it to sell your movie. Like that. That's what it should be.
This was its own.
This
thing.
did it. This did that.
This is its own thing.
Good.
And I've said this when Days of Future Past came out. I was like, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
And people may be like, oh, there's kind of. There might be some story faults in this, but you know what? I didn't really pick up on too much of them because if there was any, really,
it probably would have been just like the time traveling issue.
Yeah, but you know what? Because I'm so invested in the characters,
exactly,
and the characters are so good and they're so well written and portrayed,
and believable.
I get emotions.
Yeah,
I get emotions from these characters. I don't get any emotions from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No,
I mean, I don't really have much to say about the score because I don't think it really stood out to me too much.
I liked it. The points I did pick up with it. I was actually going to make a point. I did like the score for this one, but I think the best one was Days of Future Past.
The score on Days of Future Past was really
the best one out of the three.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I do prefer Days of Future Past to this one. I don't know because I mean this film, there is a specific moment.
Raise the stakes.
There is a specific moment, and I think for this moment alone, it makes me prefer Days of Future Past over.
Right.
No, incorrect. It makes me prefer Apocalypse over Days of Future Past.
What?
It involved Fassbender.
Alright.
And it's a moment that, like, as soon as it happened, I just got chills. Every hair on my body stood up, and it was like, and I haven't had that experience in a comic book film.
This affected the three of us
in a while. Yeah. I hadn't that moment alone. I think makes me prefer it over Days of Future Past. It's all
for that one moment, you're looking at.
It felt like a film. It felt like a film.
Tragic. It was a tragedy moment.
It felt like a film. And but I mean, that moment alone makes me prefer it over Days of Future Past. And just all together, because I mean, it had its humour, but once it got serious, it got serious.
Yeah.
And I do think Apocalypse was the most. He's been the most dominant villain in a while, I think.
He's certainly been the most threatening as well.
Yes,
I would say he's certainly been the most that what he does is gonna have impactful consequences.
I mean, I just love the like. I mean, seeing not Jubilee. What's her name? Psylocke. Yeah, I love seeing her doing her thing. Angel in this thing.
The Four Horsemen, the new Four Horsemen.
Yeah, Storm was great in this one.
Oh yeah.
Overall thoughts for the people who haven't seen the film yet. I love this film. I honestly think this might be my favourite superhero film that doesn't have a Batman character in it.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
So far, this is my favourite film of this year. It gets an A because it's amazing, A because it's Apocalypse, and A because, my loins! Because that's how good it made me feel.